motorcycle drag racing fans, let's get you out to Maryland International Raceway under the lights. We will take you all the way to the final in this one. If you love high horsepower, fast racing, stay with us. Oh, red light start, it's all over. If you know about bracket racing, you know you can't red light, you can't go under, you can't cross the center line. Some of the rules, when light comes on, Coors Light side of the racetrack, that racer will automatically advance to the next round. We'll take you all the way to our final and find out who's going to win the big money here in MPS Pro ET Saturday. Here comes one of the toughest racers in the country, Dustin Lee, left-hand lane, alongside the Kawasaki ZX14 right-hand lane. Green lights all around. This one will be decided at the stripe. Lee gets there first, 898 on an 896. So let us waste no time and get right to the next round. As you can see, Lee is a busy man, and when you get to this point in the evening with only a few bikes left, they hot lap them, they run them quick. You gotta be set up to run that motorcycle round robin and bring it right back to the lanes if you win. Dustin Lee now, can he do it again? Nice, clean, consistent launch. Keeps that dial in at an 896. Far end. Yes, Dustin, 897. How consistent is he? Here's another one of the perennial powerhouses in the XDA series, Shayne Proctor near lane on the ZX10. He loves his Kawasaki's. He is such a tough lever. So great at cutting that light sharp. We'll see if the competitor in the far lane has anything for him. Nope. Red light start. It's all over. Shayne advances to the next round. We're getting closer and closer to crowning somebody champion here this evening. Oh, they're tough racers. Just keep on coming. Bob Carlson, Kawasaki ZX14 right-hand lane, gets set to take on this Hayabusa 1077 near lane. Are you a bracket racer? If you're a bracket racer watching this, let me know where you race and what you race and what your outlook on this great sport is. Or maybe you're just a fan and you love watching these motorcycles battle it out. Bob Carlson wins at 891 on an 890. We continue to chop through this field. And you know, if you are a bracket racer, how exciting it gets when you make it down into these final rounds. This racer on the ZX14 gets the bye run. That's certainly a great feeling here in the 888 category. Top end, he goes 891, running very consistent. Well, let's continue on. No rest for the weary. Let's keep this party going. Big shout out to Macintosh Machine and Fab for that beautiful swing arm, also known as G-Built. Make sure you get a hold of Glenn Grayson and G-Built and tell him you saw him on Cycle Drag. They're having a blowout sale right now on swing arms. This is a little bit of bonus grudge coverage for you. This is the rider known as Cash. No time displayed on the scoreboard. In between bracket racing, we do work in some grudge later in the evening. Gives these gentlemen an opportunity to cool down just a little bit. But let's get right back into it. There's the dial-ins, as you can see, 876 left-hand lane, 937 right-hand lane. Two fast Kawasaki ZX14s. The pre-stage lights are on. This is for those of you that wanted to see the tree. They'll roll 6 to 8 inches forward to turn on the stage light. Once all 4 lights are lit, the tree will activate. Well, red light start spells the end, left-hand lane, right-hand lane. Oh, look at that, 937 on a 937. And here we go. This is a whopper, a mammoth matchup. Who you guys like, the ZX10 or the ZX14? It's Shayne Proctor, near lane, alongside Connecticut's Bob Carlson. Two of the toughest motorcycle drag racers on the planet. You're watching them here on Cycle Drag. Oh, we've got a great race. And and we love bringing you this coverage from Maryland International Raceway all over the world. Win light Shayne, 849. Bob breaks out. Yeah, let us know, what is the motorcycle drag racing scene like where you live? And is it somewhere where we should come cover a race? Ron Bonitatis
Good feeling,
Jr.
isn't it?
Yes, it is. Down the last 3.
There you go.
Are you going to stay up here?
Down to the last 3 in Pro ET. How about that? And all he has to do is break the beam. If you're new to bracket racing and confused what the heck was he doing, all he had to do there was break the beam under power. It's oftentimes a great strategy if you know there's another round coming up quickly and you want some extra cooldown time. Why risk breaking anything? Why put another pass on the motorcycle? We'll give you a little bonus grudge coverage here. Look at this long, mean Nitrous street tire bike. They turn the scoreboards off. This is all about straight up, heads up racing, first one to the finish line. And it's not just for the guys. We got some tough ladies out there as well, as you can see. Well, let's have a little fun with this one, guys. This is what it's like when you watch Grudge Racing. Who do you like? Who's faster here? Don't peek ahead. Don't sneak ahead. Let me know who's going to get to the finish line first. This young lady on the Gsxr 1000 or the gentleman far lane on the Suzuki Hayabusa. Hayabusa's got a bigger motor, but don't forget these 1000s are light. Power to weight ratio means so much in drag racing. We got a great race. Look for the win light. Give one to the ladies. Gsxr 1000. Here we go. Final 3. Here's a question for you. Who do you like in this? Shayne Proctor, Dustin Lee, and Ronnie Bones. 3 of the best out there. Oh, and look at this. Shayne and Dustin are going to square off in our semifinal. Are you pulling for the Kawi or the Suzuki? Let me know. What do you like better and why? Dustin loves his Suzuki Hayabusa. Shayne loves his Kawasaki ZX10. Trip to the final at stake. Oh, Shayne goes red. You'd so rarely see that. Shayne's going to be sick. But you know what? Dustin would have been tough to beat as always. Dustin runs it out the back door, gets himself an extra time run. And we've also got this street ET battle heating up. This is Brock's Performance Saturday Street ET. It's Bob Carlson. Right-hand side, that black Kawasaki ZX14 taking on the green Kawasaki ZX14. Left-hand lane. And isn't it funny that there's really no distinction between Pro ET and Street ET? It used to be you would only see wheelie bar bikes in Pro ET because those were the only bikes that stood a chance. Well, here this is no box racing, and these new street bikes are so consistent, they beat the bar bikes very, very frequently. Bob Carlson, black 14. He's down in an 890, top end of the racetrack. Give it to Bob, 891 on an 890. Congratulations, Bob Carlson. Here comes some more grudge. Oh, that sneaky torch. You know what that's for, right? They use that blowtorch to heat up the nitrous bottles. May not always be the safest thing. There's been a little controversy about that. Don't let any officials catch you doing that. They may not approve of that activity. Not sure what the official rule is here at Maryland International Raceway. I know back in Pro Star, you could not heat a nitrous bottle with a torch. They thought it was unsafe. Grudge shakedown runs, Grudge hustle runs. There's that blowtorch out once again. So if you're wondering, this is a great dichotomy right here and a great contrast for you that shows the pure difference between bracket racing and grudge racing. The bracket racers are going rounds. They're worried about every thousandth of ET, every thousandth of reaction time. These grudge racers, they have a lot of money invested in these motorcycles, and they're just looking to set up big money races. They want to call somebody out, put a ton of money on the line, and run to the stripe. This is Morris, beautiful. Green nitrous bike. I'm going to give you a great shot of the tree. We'll let you live vicariously through Morris if you've never cut a light before, or if you're jonesing to cut one. Enjoy. Of course, that is the 4/10 Pro Tree. That's when all three ambers blink at once. That's different than the full tree that Dustin Lee will run on here. Good Lord. So a busy evening for Dustin out of Morristown, Tennessee. He's still alive in Street ET and Pro ET. He has the daunting task of trying to take down Bob Carlson. Hayabusa versus ZX14. Who do you like? Green lights all around, no red lights. This one's going to have to be decided at the finish line. Here comes Bob. Dustin trying to hold him off, top end of the racetrack. Dustin, 893, takes out an 889. Bob breaks out. He goes under by a mere 9 thousandths of a second. Dustin Lee is a bad man on a motorcycle. Bones, also another one of the competitors on fire here. Multiple categories, doing a great job. The ZX14 right-hand lane, Ronnie Bones left-hand lane. Bones giving chase. Look at the dial-in for him. 750, one of the fastest bracket bikes out there. Takes the win. So consistent. 753. And here is Shayne once again. Shayne Proctor, 847 on an 846. How wild is that?
The other one's on the side.
There you go. Fabian, we're set for a big final here. We got Shayne Proctor, Mr. Bonitatis. Who you like?
It's going to be a good one. You know, Bones Jr.'s been on it all day. You know, number one qualifier over there in Top Sportsman. But, I mean, this Shayne's home racetracks, it's going to be as a friend of ours would say, a slobber knocker.
How many races do you think you've seen Shayne win here?
I mean, hundreds of races. Been here 15 years. I can't believe I've been here 15 years, and I've seen Shayne race hundreds of thousands of times, and he's probably been in the winner's circle quite a bit. So, but Bones, I think, is due for one.
So you taking Bones? It's a tough one.
I don't know. That's a tough one. My gut's telling me Shayne, but it's going to be a good final.
There you go. How about you? Who you got?
I like them both, but I think I'm going to have to go with Shayne because he had the red light and Street ET, and I think that's sitting with him. I think he's out to win.
He's not going to red light twice.
I don't think so.
There you go. Good predictions, guys. Well, we'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Ronnie Bones, Shayne Proctor. And this is your final round in MPS Pro ET. Shayne Proctor out of Indian Head, Maryland. Ronnie Bonitatis out of Berlin, New Jersey. The Kawasaki versus the Suzuki. Oh, Shayne knocks down the tree. He goes double. Oh, 8, a red light by Ryan Bone. How about that? Top end of the racetrack, Shayne gets the win. Ryan Bonitatis. We sometimes call him Ronnie because his dad's named Ronnie. But congratulations to Shayne Proctor. What a win. I hope you guys have thoroughly enjoyed this video. What do you want to see more of? Let us know. Don't forget, we've got the quickest and fastest motorcycle drag racer, Larry Spider-Man McBride, all over this channel. Make sure you check out our top videos featuring the 561 258-mile-an-hour rocket ship of Larry Spider-Man McBride. Make sure you subscribe to Cycle Drag on YouTube. Make sure you like CycleDrag.com on Facebook. Thanks a lot.